Okay, so this is the third lesson, and we're going to take a look at another chess piece. So we just finished doing the pawn and the castle, so up here is a new design. We're going to go and start with our square again. So this one's going to be, let's say we'll do the king for this one. So the king is very similar to the horse in that it's used as similar techniques. I'm going to go 80 and tab over, we'll go 35, so it's slightly bigger. And then we go back to insert our SVG, still same one. Let's grab the square and we'll find kind of looks like the center right there. I'm looking at the top of the cross. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so we're going to click OK to accept that. We're going to drag over more of it. Try to get that line too. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to separate these two, but let's try it. We'll delete it. Okay, so once again we'll move this piece. You can zoom in like crazy to get it exactly in the middle. I had trouble using the dimension tool last time, and that's because I didn't draw that part. Okay, so we're going to need another line, so we'll put that in, and it's going to be this top part. So the important part is not the length of the line, but it's going to be that it's 0 degrees across. And so we got to pick out what part are we going to revolve and what part are we going to extrude backwards and forwards. So that looks like what I want. So we're going to use the revolve again. You can see that I forgot to break those lines, so I have to unselect. So it tried to grab the last thing that I created, but I didn't want that. So I'm going to select all the objects that I want for profile. So go up to here. You can see that it's missing these, and that's why we break those lines, just so it's a little bit faster. And then I select the axis, and so it revolves around, and that's going to be finished. Okay, so now I have to go turn my sketches on. And this part I'm going to extrude backwards and forwards, so I need to select all parts of it. And then I might want to go down to the bottom and change my angle so I can see it. And then I'm going to choose something in the extrude. So let's go back to grab extrude. So we're going to go 2 directions in symmetrical, and we're going to grab all the parts we wanted. And it should go. I think it looks better if you don't go too much. And that's what we have. So now when we turn our sketches off, it will look pretty good. Okay, so that's the king. I'm going to show you how to save, just because I haven't been doing that. I actually lost the puzzle or the pawn piece. So I've created a project. So if you go under new project and you click on it, it'll give you a chance to name it, and then when you hit save it creates it, and then you just have to select it and then give your part a name. So I'm going to call this castle, and I'll hit save. So you'll notice that they start showing up. If you go to the 9 squares, you can open and close basically your vault, and then you can go home. And in my case, I've named a folder, I think it was grade 9 lessons. So now I've got a castle, I've named this the wrong name. I don't know, can we rename that? Let's just do a rename. So we're going to do save as, and this is going to be the king, not the castle. Okay, so now let's see if we can delete over here. So this is our part that was named incorrectly, and we're going to see if we can delete it. Sometimes it's funny about allowing you to delete things. So I've got the castle, the king. I do have the pawn. I thought I lost it. So we've got our 3 objects, and that's it for this lesson. Okay, good luck with that.